Gender-based violence is one of the most widespread abuses of human rights. The facts are really shocking. 1 in every 3 women is either abused, beaten, or raped in her lifetime. And what you find is that violence against women is then a method of maintaining that power, a method of maintaining control over women. CAFOD's partners work in various ways against gender-based violence. Some of the partners would be providing trauma counseling to women affected by violence. Others would be providing shelters, safe homes. There are partners that demonstrate in the streets against the perpetrators of violence. In the humanitarian responses, who would try to make sure that women have access to safer water so they wouldn't have to travel long distances and be again at risk of violence. And very importantly, there are several partners that work and engage directly with men and bring in men as allies in the struggle against gender-based violence.
CAFOD have been working on gender-related projects in Southeast Asia for probably over 20 years now. Gender-based violence, we're not just giving support to women to access legal support or for counselling, it's also awareness raising with all the members of the community about what the issues related to gender-based violence are, what the causes are, and also what the solutions can be. A big part of that is mobilising men, both in awareness raising on what the value of women and women's roles in the community are, but also in intervening if there are cases of domestic violence. It's often men who will alert authorities or also support the women to access legal support.
CAFOD in DRC is engaged in fighting gender-based violence. Gender is a cross-cutting issue for CAFOD in DRC. So with some partners since 2008, we developed a protection program which is basically a response to rape in East DRC. So this is where we speak about listening centers. We have 11 listening centers developed in 4 dioceses. Then survivors of rape are sensitized to come and receive a psychosocial support. And then CAFOD is providing socio-economic reinsertion activities, mainly income-generating activities, farming, and so forth. So those kind of activities are helping women to restart, to regain their hope and survive in dignity.
Colombia está marcado por una cultura machista muy fuerte, donde la mujer apenas está comenzando a ubicarse y encontrar espacios donde ser ella misma desde su ser mujer. También tenemos casos de mujeres que han tenido que separarse de su pareja o mujeres que les ha tocado huir, irse lejos para proteger su vida.
CAFOD's vision is a world free of violence. It's as simple as that. What that means is that we have appropriate laws that promote justice, that perpetrators are held to account, and that we have healthy and safe relationships between men and women. CAFOD's approach against gender-based violence has to be a long-term approach, because we're talking about key fundamental societal changes that need to take place. Let us break this culture of silence. Let us not be silent, but let us act.